60 days ago, I took this crystal seed and this crystal growing powder so I could see if I could grow my own giant crystals. And 2 months later, they're all fully grown and I'm here with quite the update. It all started with the first crystal. I poured the powder in my cup, added 250 milliliters of boiling water, spent exactly 10 minutes mixing it so it would dissolve completely, waited for it to get to room temperature, and then got ready to pour it into its final home in this clear glass bowl. But when I noticed there was still some sediment at the bottom of the measuring cup, I decided to microwave it for 1 minute just to make sure the powder dissolved completely, and poured it into the bowl. Then, to activate the crystal to grow, I got a little seed from another crystal I grew, broke it off, dropped it inside the middle of the bowl, and the only thing left to do was wait for 2 days to see if it would grow. But I thought to myself, there's a chance the microwave method didn't dissolve the crystals enough, so maybe I should make a second crystal growing bowl, but this time by boiling the mixture, and that way we would have options just in case one didn't work. So I got a second glass bowl, remade the mixture by boiling it, poured it into my bowl, and right away I noticed the top layer of the mixture start to harden slightly and form a film. But I dropped a crystal seed inside anyway, trusted the process, and the waiting game finally begun to see if our crystals would start to grow. A few hours passed, and I became a bit nervous because the first crystal growing bowl was becoming very cloudy. After I waited those initial 48 hours, I went to check on both mixtures, and I immediately noticed that the first mixture hardened completely, and the second mixture still had a layer of liquid on the top, but it was also quite cloudy and solidified. I decided to still leave it for 1 full week, and when both bowls looked like this, I saw that there were crystals growing, but it made me realize that these two mixtures would likely not grow the giant crystal I was hoping for. And that's the moment when a light bulb turned on in my head and I realized that in order for this to work, I likely needed a glass jar that was taller than the bowl so the liquid wouldn't harden as easily. With the wide bowl, way more surface was exposed to air, which means it evaporates faster and hardens before the crystals can even form. But with a tall, narrow jar, the surface stays small and slows everything down, giving the crystals the time they need to actually grow. And that's when my plan was set and I was all in. I got 1 cup of crystal powder, which, by the way, is just thick pieces of Epsom salt, and boiled it in 2 cups of water. I made sure to fully dissolve the mixture this time until absolutely no sediment from the Epsom salt was left over, and I got my 2 glass jars. Again, I decided to try with 2 jars just in case so we had options because after all, I really wanted this to work. Then I took a wooden stick, wrapped a pipe cleaner around it, and got some crystal seeds ready to act as the seed for the new crystal to grow on. If you're wondering why I need another crystal to grow a new one, it's actually a really satisfying concept. The liquid is full of minerals just waiting to turn into crystals, so without a seed crystal, the liquid would just form hundreds of tiny competing crystals, likely at the bottom of the jar all at once in a clump. But by dropping in an existing crystal as the seed, we give the minerals something to actually grow onto, and that's how the giant crystal will actually form. You'll likely see the clump of crystals still form at the bottom, but also a new crystal grow from the seed as well, which I'm gonna show you here. So I wrapped the crystal seeds at the bottom of the pipe cleaner, poured my boiled mixture into each jar, and suspended the crystal seeds inside, letting it sit right in the middle. I made sure it didn't touch the edges of the jar, and basically all I had to do now was wait. And this time, I was sure my crystals would grow. And I got a boost of validation when the first 24 hours passed and the liquid didn't harden or solidify at all. We were on the right track. The only thing I didn't realize was how long I would have to wait for growth to actually start. For the first 2 weeks, I almost thought this wouldn't work at all because nothing happened. The liquid didn't harden, but the crystal didn't grow at all. I mean, there was the tiniest little crystal starting to grow, but after so much time had passed, I really thought that maybe it wouldn't work. But seeing that tiny little crystal was enough for me. I had hope. Plus, remember when I told you that you'd likely see the clump of crystals at the bottom of the jar still form? Well, there it was. So seeing that growth at the bottom also let me know that I probably just needed to wait a little bit longer to see more growth on the actual crystal seed. So trusting the process was key here. And I'm glad I did, because I waited and waited until a whole month passed me by. I went to check on my crystal to see that that tiny little spark of growth at the bottom of the crystal seed was now even bigger. And each pipe cleaner looked to have a few individual crystals growing. This was exciting for me because finally, after 1 month of waiting, I was starting to see results. And I couldn't wait to see how large I could actually grow this thing. I took them out of the liquid to examine them. The green pipe cleaner was definitely growing faster than the orange one, but since both had some growth, I knew all I had to do was continue waiting and checking on them. Well, before I knew it, 2 more weeks had passed, and now our crystal just about doubled in size. I took both of them out to examine them again, and I was very happy to see that the crystal I've been dreaming about was finally starting to come to life. But let me be honest, in my heart of hearts, I knew I could grow this even bigger. So I let another 2 weeks pass me by, which would make the total time of waiting exactly 2 months. And I woke up to my crystals looking like they just about tripled in size. They were getting quite big. I'd been picturing this moment for months, and there it was. My crystal, actually real, actually growing, getting big like I'd hoped. But again, I've gotta admit, I still wanted them to get bigger. And since I noticed a lot of the water evaporated, I guess to help the crystal grow, and there was now a lot of crystal growth sediment at the bottom of the jar and even on the sides, I decided that in order to actually grow a giant crystal, I need to remake the mixture and let them sit in a clean jar. So that's exactly what I did. I cleaned out the jars, and as soon as my boiled mixture was ready, I poured it right inside, let it get to room temp, and then suspended each crystal inside the new mixture, making sure it didn't touch the sides. And now I'm gonna wait 2 more months to see exactly how big I can grow this thing, and then my main question can finally be answered. Can I actually pull off growing the biggest crystal I have ever attempted? 2 months from now, we find out.